Well, alright guys, welcome to War Thunder Ground Forces. This is Killzone, and today I'm going to be talking about the American Reserve Tank, the M2A4. I personally think these low-tier vehicles, reserve tanks, are absolute fun to play. So before we get into the details of the vehicle, let's go over a short history. It's a pre-World War II tank. It was designed in the 30s. It was designed to be more of a cavalry tank, not really an anti-tank tank. The Americans didn't really like the idea of anti-tank tanks. They liked tank destroyers, but we'll get into that later. So this whole idea of this light tank began with the Defense Act of 1920. And like I said, it was designed to be an infantry support tank. It wasn't designed to fight other tanks. It was designed to fight emplacements or infantry, with infantry support moving with this vehicle. It was pretty much obsolete by the time it was fielded in World War II. And the War Department pretty much just considered it a stopgap for so that the M5 and M3 could be fielded. So let's go over it. Now that that's done, let's go over a few pros of the vehicle. It's fast, 63 kilometers an hour in arcade battles. You'll hit that all day. You'll be flying in this thing. But what comes with that is it likes to initial D. It'll slide everywhere, like to kind of get squirrely on you. Just be kind of careful with that. The armor's not bad, especially at this tier. If you angle properly, you can ricochet quite a few shots. But like most of these low tier light tanks, your crew is very compressed. So if they get through your driver, they're going to hit your gunner. If they get through your machine gunner, they're going to hit your loader. They're going to hit something. So you kind of want to angle so they can't get straight line shots on you. It's got a ton of coax machine guns. It has the one up top, the bow machine gun, the coax weapon, and these two on the sides they can be used with spacebar. So it's good for taking out unarmored SPAAs or TDs with no armor, like the open top Japanese, the Hori I think it is, and the some of the Russian AA guns where it's just a dude on the back of a truck with a Dishka. You can take those out with your machine guns all day. Another con of the high speed though is you gotta watch out for walls. You run straight into walls, you'll detonate yourself. Your whole crew will be killed. They'll experience a significant emotional event and they'll be done for. So let's go over the armament. You have a 37mm M5 cannon with 103 rounds, your one coax, and you have four M19A4 machine guns around the tank. The 37mm is a very good gun at this tier, but I would highly recommend staying with the base shot. It's the M74 AP shot. The M51's good, but you have to research it. It has less penetration, given it ricochets less, but it's not worth it, I don't think. I think you want to go with higher pen, considering there's no HE filler anyway. You want to go ahead and just have the most pen you can get. 10 meters, you're looking at 78mm. You're looking at more of a 100 meter to 500 meter engagement range, so you're looking anywhere between 76 and 59 millimeters straight shot. And the other reason you kind of want to go with AP is a lot of tanks of this tier don't have sloped armor. A lot of them are flat, and that's where AP shot, that's where it makes its money. But like I said, since there's no filler, you want to aim for critical components or crew. Even ammo racks, if you can know where they're at. So that means you need to have knowledge of the tanks you are facing. If you take out their gunner, okay, shoot the other side of the turret, take out the loader. Take out their driver, okay, shoot the other side, take out their machine gunner. Learn the tanks you're facing and you will have a much better time in this tank. Armor, you have pretty much 25mm in all the places that matter. Your sides are 25mm, your front's 25mm, your turret's 25mm. One thing that's not 25 is your front plate, which is 18. It's 15, I'm sorry. But when you account for the slope, you're looking at about 30, 35, 37. So you're not too bad off. Like I said earlier, mobility-wise, it's really quick. Just don't slide around. When it comes to modifications, I would go for parts, horizontal drive, fire protection, adjustment of fire. A lot of people sleep on adjustment of fire, but that's what makes your gun shoot straight. You'll notice at longer ranges when you kind of have some RNG to it. That's because you don't have adjustment of fire. As soon as you get adjustment of fire, you'll notice your shots are a lot more accurate. And once you get those, get replacements. You gotta have that one. Once you get these main ones, go crazy. Get whatever you want. The upgrades for the engine, they do make you go a little bit faster. You'll get like 40 horsepower total, 40, 50 horsepower total. And it helps quite a bit, but I would mainly focus on your lethality modifications. So now that we've talked about the tank, let's do some gameplay. And excuse my buddy, we were talking about some controversial stuff in this one, so don't hate us. Alright, I guess we should focus on some game talk for this recording. You down?
No.
Oh. Thanks.
Well, we already got this conversation rolling.
Yeah, but I can't do that. I guess I can and can't. How am I supposed to put that into the recording?
You said you're doing talkovers anyway.
Yeah, but it's gonna be about game content. But
okay, so it won't matter.
But you gotta keep it fun, and not tube. This is going on YouTube. Remember, you know, YouTube is a bunch of shills.
But you're gonna talk over it anyway, so it's not that it matters.
Yeah, I guess considering it's the gameplay, it's not too bad.
Exactly.
Alright.
I was gonna cover feminism next.
Oh god. Get out of my way, boy! I didn't put my booster on. Well, you know what I don't understand is why can't I use my oh I can. In a lot of what?
I saw something. What does the B in LGBT stand for?
It stands for bisexual. I know what you're going for. They're talking about they were talking about making it oh, it's only two genders. Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah.
They're like, no, it should be pansexual now. It's so stupid.
Like, y'all can't even stick with your own shit.
Look, man, I try not to hate because it's your life. You can live it how you want. Like, if you want to be... The reason we hate it so much, man, is because it's not...
I don't hate it.
I don't either.
My problem with it is right now is you want equal rights by infringing other people's rights. That's my problem with it.
What in the fudge? No, I completely agree with that.
Like, the baker that owns his own little bake shop or whatever, then they turned around and tried to sue because he wouldn't make a
gay cake. Yeah.
Exactly.
He won. Did you see that?
Yeah, I'm glad he won. Because I was like, look, it's his own private business. Damn, I got fucked on. It's his own private business.
He said, damn, I got fucked on.
And, I mean, First Amendment. First of all.
Yeah, remember, it only applies when it benefits them. If it benefits us, they don't like it.
Definitively. But I'm like, okay, but he's making wedding cakes out of his private business, and that infringes upon his religious beliefs.
Well, that's not the argument he made. The argument he made was that because he's doing by making the cake with his own artistic expression, that's the First Amendment. That's what he said. He couldn't deny them services as a business because that's illegal. But he's denying them on the grounds that he's using his own artistic creativity in a way that he doesn't agree with. That's how he won. If that makes sense.
It does. But you and I both know what that really was.
Yeah, he was smart.
We're just talking about the angle he had to work it at. But that's like, you remember they started this big uproar. Okay, you know, nobody really said anything when they legalized gay marriage. Okay, I don't really care. You know, that's what makes you happy, do you? That's
yeah, exactly.
Me. But when they started trying to talk about like suing churches and stuff because they couldn't get married in their church, I'm like, okay, so these people have a right to their own religious beliefs. Their religious beliefs say this is wrong.
And I'll be honest, I'm not even religious. But it's still not right.
Exactly, but you think just because you got it legalized, you get to stomp on
everybody else's
rights to make yours any more legitimized?
Yeah, exactly. No, I completely agree, dude. Is that an enemy tank shooting at me? He was trying. He gave it his all. Dude, I love playing low tier tanks, man. I always have so much fun.
But yeah, that's where a lot of my issues and stuff come in with shit like this.
Oh, no, me too. I completely agree with you. Because it's just like you said. I don't care what you do. It's America, but just live your life your own way. We're not telling you, if you want a gay wedding cake, go find a gay baker. I mean, you could be like, seriously.
Right. I mean, and then somebody tried to compare it to civil rights. And I was like, okay, hold on
It's
now.
completely different.
When they went through with civil rights, though, they weren't trying to take rights away from anybody else, though. That's the thing. So, I was like, how's that even remotely the same?
Whatever it takes to give their argument more validity, man. That's all it comes down to.
Yeah, but at least make it make sense.
No, I agree.
I don't understand trying to make your argument more legitimate by arguing with stupidity and ignorance.
I'm dead. No, I'm not. This dude sucks. Oh my god, he could have killed me.
Like Rosa Parks, for example. She was in the middle of the kill box. She didn't sit in the front of the bus because she didn't want white people to sit in front of the bus. She just sat up there because she wanted black people to be able to sit in front of the bus too.
Yeah, she made a statement in a smart way.
Exactly. She's not saying I'm sitting in the front of the bus because I don't want white people sitting up here anymore, and that's pretty much at this point what their movement is pretty much doing.
Yes.
And that's the big issue with it.
Oh, my driver's done. I might be dead.
Or if people want to turn around and sue if schools don't let same-sex couples go to like prom or something like that.
Which
But
that's,
like,
I mean, everyone, you deserve your right, man. I mean, like, I have no issue with two people of the same sex going to my prom. It's not my issue.
No. Okay.
Now, if
I
they're blowing
understand
each
that.
other in the bathroom, it's kind of like, hey, I couldn't do my girlfriend in the bathroom. I can, I don't want that.
No. Here's my issue with it though. The schools aren't saying no out of it just because, like, oh, you're gay, we don't want that shit. They're saying no because it puts the school at a liability risk.
That's true.
These type of kids get picked on. Like these dudes are gonna get like jumped and shit,
Or kill themselves, or so which is sad. Shouldn't happen to anybody.
or getting bullied. And at the same time, but if the school allows them to go to school like that, and then something happens, they're not going to blame the kids. Who's the first person they're going to turn around and try and blame? The fucking school.
And you blame them for covering themselves? No.
Exactly.
I don't know.
Like, you remember when that kid came to our school and he tried to come to school in a dress and they suspended him?
Don't remember that.
Oh yeah, well dude came to school in a dress, they suspended him. And then, people were trying to say he should be able to wear whatever he wants. But at the same time, I'm listening to all these dudes all day talking about, like, yeah, if we see him, we're going to beat his ass in the fucking bathroom. And I was like, and that's exactly why they sent the kid home. The school doesn't want to be liable for that shit.
And now and like I said, now if they were like, well, God says men can't wear dresses, that's when it's like, okay, school, like, you've said too much. But like you said, it's not, they're not discriminating. That's the word I'm looking for. Thank God, I could not find it. I completely agree with you. They're not discriminating against him.
Yeah, I've got several friends that are gay. I've got several girls that are lesbians.
Don't you have a gay cousin?
Yeah, I'm not sure he's actually gay. That's just something we say.
Oh, that's fucked up. So you're part of the problem. That's fucked up.
I'm not part of the problem. Because, see, that's the thing, though. I was like, I don't mean no harm by it.
He said, I don't know, it's just something we call him. That's really funny if you think about it.
Yeah, I'll play one more.
Alright, that was a good game.